Welcome back to the Str8 Shoot'n podcast.
For this to be a full building, it's quiet as hell up in here.
Yeah.
Say what up, what up?
Rewind it.
Rewind it.
Again.
There we go. Detroit. Everybody in the building.
What up, though?
All right. What up,
Str8
Joe?
Shoot'n podcast back in the motherfucking building.
In
The
this
number one podcast in the city of Detroit.
Hands down.
Yes. We are here once again, y'all. We got some special guests in the building today. We gonna hop into them in 1 second. But you know how we do each and every week. We gotta see how everybody weekend took off. So we y'all wanna pop it off with me and go that way? Or
Yeah, you
Man,
can
who the hell is you, man?
I am DRE.
John Q in this bitch. What up?
So now the formalities is out of the way.
You know what I mean?
So we can start off my week. I had a shitty weekend. My weekend was spent in the fucking hospital. Was in there since what, Wednesday?
Yeah,
We just
right
got
after
out
the show.
Sunday. Yeah, so all that fucking fluid I was talking about on my stomach.
You feel better?
Yeah, I feel 10 times better. Shit, they took off what, 12 to 13 pounds of fluid off me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look better too.
Yeah, I feel thanks, appreciate it. So that was my weekend. I ain't do shit. Stuck in fucking Beaumont, Farmington Hills for 4 days, 5 days.
Well, I'm glad you better.
Oh, I appreciate that. Can we get a clap up, motherfucker? Once you put the sound effect on, I'm just talking shit. So, Keisha, how was your weekend?
Nah, man, that's what's up, man.
I had a busy weekend. My grandfather has Alzheimer's, so I sit with him on Saturday. That's always eventful because he cussing me out. I did some campaign stuff, went to church, hung out with my kid. I went to Starters. Then remember the next day, I might have said something to some people I didn't know. I had a wild, fun weekend.
That's what's up.
All right. So, as you know, this is Keisha Carr.
She is our guest co-host this week.
Yep. All right.
Thanks
Come
for
on.
having me.
All right. All right.
problem, no
Clap
problem.
that shit up. All right. And who do we have next?
Me, Lovely Keys. So let's see. My weekend is technically just Friday and Saturday because Sundays I work. So let's see. What did I do Friday? Oh, I actually went to the Chopping It Up live podcast. We had David Ruffin as a guest, so he ended up being on theirs too when he actually performed. It was a really good show. Shout out to Chopping It Up. Y'all did y'all thing Friday.
All right.
Shout out to David Ruffin Jr. Great performance Friday. So, after having way too many drinks, I don't know what happened after that. I just know that I woke up with a headache. So,
Oh, you done roofied yourself.
Right.
yeah, what's that?
Uh-oh. Ain't go home and rape yourself, did you? Nah. Uh-oh.
Shut the fuck up. That was pretty much about it, though. I just chilled this weekend.
But what up, though? Chopping It Up, and David Ruffin Jr.
Right out. Shout out.
Shout
to
out,
y'all.
shout out.
Yeah. What about
And
you?
of course, man, like my weekend was kind of not so as bad as yours, but it wasn't, the best. But I just say that on the lighter end or whatever, I did get a chance to make some more music. Went out to eat. I actually did have a fucking drink and shit. So.
You had a drink this weekend?
Yeah, I ended up having a drink and shit. You know what I'm saying? I fell off the wagon. Now I'm back on it. But
One drink.
yeah, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too much, man. You know what I'm saying? Just some family shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it. What about you? What about you, Fab?
I didn't do nothing this weekend.
What? You ain't go skating and shit for
I went skating.
18 hours straight? You know what I mean?
I went skating this weekend, but for the most part, I chilled. I had a chill weekend. I have my uncle services was this past Friday.
Yeah.
Went to that, and then Saturday I didn't have praise team rehearsal. I was glad for that. So I just chilled at home, watched movies, and then the next day church and skating. Went to 3 services and then church and skating.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay. All right. And you, Talani.
My weekend's actually been busy. I just got done shooting a film.
Okay.
It'll be coming out this year, so I've honestly just been working
Okay.
and eating and sleeping, really.
Working, eating, and sleeping. Shit.
Yeah.
That sounds like everybody.
Good combination.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And nothing wrong with that. I did a lot of sleeping, but shit, I ain't do a lot of eating. I was
Right.
eat that nasty ass hospital food. I'm good. Shit.
Right.
So look, we want to let y'all know what the guests we got in the building before we get into shot of the day and sponsors. We have Fabrice Cargo Grimmett in the
Man,
building.
you said Fabrice.
My bad.
Fabrice.
My bad. I'm still need to be there if I gotta spit my blood and shit. Fabrice Cargill Grimmett in the building.
Yeah.
We also have Talani Felton in the building.
Shout out to Lonnie.
Then a little bit later on.
We also will have brother man from the Fifth Floor from the Martin Show, Reginald Ballard in the building.
Got that shit up.
Shout out to Breadman.
Full house, y'all.
What's up?
So we'll kick it off with the sponsors right quick. This episode of the Str8 Shoot'n podcast is brought to you by Str8 Fashion. You can find Str8 on Facebook, Instagram, or go to the website str8fashion.com, or you can come down to the store, 3031 West Grand Boulevard, Detroit, Michigan. We located inside the new Center One area, and come check out. We got some of the sweetest shit you'll see in the city. You know, high end shit. So
Definitely good high end stuff.
thank you, appreciate
proud.
that, Keys. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I do need to ask real quick. Do you have a website? Because I tried to click on the link.
We do got one. Anybody that went to the website, it was shut down for maintenance for a minute.
Okay.
But it'll be back up tonight or tomorrow, by tomorrow
Okay.
morning. So yeah.
All right.
And then we also sponsored by Sanford Films. If you're looking for any video production to get done, photography, come check us out. Look us up on all social media pages, Sanford Films, SANFORD Films. And we're also brought to you by
Gym Animal Muscle Gang Fitness. So if you are looking for a personal trainer, meal plan, diet plan, etc., you're trying to lose some weight, holla at me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, etc. All right. Also, we are brought to you by Gym Animal Muscle Gang Apparel. So if you're looking for, say, some hoodies, some shirts, joggers, leggings for women, etc., holla at me and shit on www.gamg.shop.
And it's spring, y'all.
And
So
then-
get in that gym. He'll train y'all real good.
Oh, yeah. I would. Yeah,
He'll
it's real
train
good.
y'all real good. It's spring.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
time for us to
He
get
will
these
train
pounds
you.
off.
I said, oh, I would
He
train
will
you.
definitely train y'all.
And then we are also sponsored by this week by the Modern Greek and Salad Bar Restaurant. They got some hell of a food, man.
Great food.
Yeah, they provide us food for the show today.
yes.
Yeah.
It's healthy food.
And they are located on 22001 Michigan Avenue, Dearborn, Michigan. They have like a extensive menu, man. They got some pastas, salads, soups, lamb chops, rice bowls, gyros, and so forth. All right. So check them out. They also on Instagram and Facebook under Modern Greek and Salad Bar. All right. What you got, Keys?
My son watching. I don't got nothing.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we do got one more. We got Ape over here, you know, from T. Lanier over here with his restoration company, home repair company called Ape. All problems eliminated.
Yeah, make sure you clear that up because you said ape. They probably thought you were talking about that.
I thought you was for a second.
damn.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, wait, he just put Doc on it.
Man. Yeah, hey, bro, you might have to use him as a logo. No, that's supposed to
That'd
be on the billboard.
With
But
that,
you can- but if you-
with that, nah.
But if you
Oh my God, y'all got me.
So
on
if you need any kind of home repair, any projects done to your house, buildings, or anything, you want to give him a call at area code 623-223-3943. All right. Anybody else got anything they want to go ahead and plug real quick?
Oh, I plug mine in.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Keisha.
So I have a nonprofit credit literacy company. I have a book called Everything High School Students Need to Know About Credit. It's
Okay.
on Amazon Prime. And then I have
Well,
my
we
lip
gotta talk
gloss.
after this.
Lip lover. I
Okay.
plug my lip gloss.
I was gonna tell you that's a
that's
cute lip
what's up.
gloss.
Thank you.
You got something on you right now?
No, but I can purchase
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Lip lover.
We got to
Yeah,
talk
that's a
too.
cute lip gloss.
Put it in the store. Sell it.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. You know what
Networking.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. All right. What about you? You got anything you plugging?
I want to shout out City Wings on West Grand Boulevard.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of their food is really good. They got a lot of different flavors.
Okay.
Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m.
Yeah,
to
that's
8
right
p.m.
down the street from the
Yeah.
store, from my store. So,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See? All right. What about you, Fab?
I'm plug myself. If you need a gospel singer,
There you go. There you go.
there you go. Shit.
Yeah.
funerals and weddings, or just an event, and you can hit me up at Fareece Cargill Grimmett on Facebook or Fareece G on Instagram, and that's FARREECEG.
There we go.
FARREECE.
All right.
That's what's up. So we'll get into the shot of the day.
Shot of the day.
This shot is brought to you by, I don't think nobody really shooting shit but water and Gatorade today.
We doing healthy.
We left our liquor and shit about, but we'll be back on track.
Yeah, right. This
So-
is for Happy New Year, y'all. As far as happy spring,
Happy
spring
New Year.
equinox.
Spring.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I will say Happy New Year. You know what I mean? Here you go. Yeah, right.
It's empty, but there you go.
Right.
So right now we about to hop into shooting the shit. This is the shooting the shit segment when we talk about a crazy story that's unbelievable about anything that's going on in the world that you would think was fake, but it's actually true.
It's time to shoot the shit. The Str8 Shoot'n podcast.
Okay, so today's story is researchers make a bold claim about octopus real origin. So basically, it's an article stating where they said where they did research on octopus in labs and different things or whatever to get the DNA from the octopus. Mm-hmm. And they're saying that the octopus are not from this planet. They were planted here from somewhere else.
An asteroid.
But they do not believe it to be actually an Earth creature or being.
Really?
Or whatever.
Yeah.
As long as they've been around, they just not coming up with that.
Nah, I mean, I guess I don't know. But
Hey, look, it's been some other studies and
yeah, it
stuff we
has
was
been
talking
before.
about.
Yeah,
some,
it has been before. People they always suspected that. And
That they
I
were
guess
from this earth.
right. That
Yep.
I'm getting out.
Oh, so they didn't come across on the ark.
No, so look, well,
Yeah, I don't know about that one. They've been around for so long.
They
Bush.
didn't.
so
They didn't put them on the ark.
You do know
sure
stuff
about
like
that?
this or whatever. So like you do have other like organisms and stuff like that actually come from outer space during where like
Yeah.
asteroids and stuff like
Asteroids
that
and
hit the
meteors
Earth
and
and
shit
stuff
like
like
that,
that. Yeah, that populate say like different parts of the country and all that. Well, the Earth just in general. So this is
Thank
pretty
you,
much
Simon.
their theory in this. I think it's called the Cambrian explosion or something. Yeah, Cambrian explosion, terrestrial or like comet or whatever back about 540 million years ago.
Right.
So they're saying that it was an asteroid that actually hit. And this is possibly where the species of octopus and stuff like that came from. Octopussies.
Octopussies.
Well, I'm just curious because don't people eat octopus?
Yeah.
So I wonder, does it change the damn DNA or something then if they're not from this earth? Shouldn't it do something to people's DNA?
But shit, if you base it off that, there's a lot of shit we ain't got no business eating in the first place.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
If you eating octopussies, are you supposed to be eating those? You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. Because squid and octopus are two different things, right?
Yeah, they're different,
Yeah.
but they're similar. They're different.
Okay, so are squid not from this earth too?
Possibly.
I don't know, but
Because it's a lot of things that's
Right.
very similar to an octopus. So
Right.
wouldn't that
Right.
mean that all the other things weren't from this earth too? Like, I don't understand that.
To be honest with you, we wouldn't know because if some shit did hit millions of years ago,
Yeah.
we don't know where that shit come from. So
Exactly.
So wait, is the octopus a land or a water animal?
water.
Water.
Yeah.
But then too, look at this though. How many unknown species are actually still unknown to this day to
Many
Earth
are.
far as in the ocean? So
It's things that we'll never ever see.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because I personally believe that damn.
Uh-oh.
I
Tear the
personally
club up.
believe in the sea monster. I believe the sea monster is real, and we just haven't seen it because it's in layers and layers of deep water.
You talking about
Come on in, babe.
like the Loch Ness
Come here.
monster?
Yep.
You talking about like the Loch Ness monster?
that's what you
The
wanna
not
call it.
less monster. He was talking about you, Doc.
Man, no, I did. I said Loch Ness, man. I ain't say not.
You did. You said no. I heard you say it. You tried now. You want to clean that shit up.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Shit.
So yeah, so basically, I mean, I don't know, like shit. We might not even be from this bitch originally. We don't know that shit. So.
Right.
I mean, you never
came
know.
off of
It's
it.
so much shit on this earth that we don't know, that's undiscovered, and we'll never understand.
That's true.
They
Light
just,
skinned
Did
people.
he just say light skinned people?
Really?
they just,
Really? Though?
I just read.
You
what
black bastard! No.
What you say, baby?
I just read that they just found like, about how many other planets? Probably like that's considered Earth.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
probably
yeah.
like 18 or
Yeah.
something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Different
Yeah.
worlds, planets, or Earths.
Yeah, parallel universes and all kind of crazy.
I don't know
shit,
why
yeah.
people would think it's not another life out here.
I definitely
Yeah,
believe
that.
there's other life out
You
here.
think we a singularity? Like we the billions of planets and we the only motherfuckers that exist in it?
I don't believe
It's
that.
not
I don't
possible.
believe
I don't
it.
believe that.
It's not
Yeah, I
possible.
definitely don't believe
I don't
it.
believe it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
All right.
So with that, now we about to hop into our interview. We about to get
Alright.
started with our guest today. We gonna start it off. Let y'all see a clip from.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Would you? Okay, we'll wait on that one.
Yeah. You know what? We can go ahead. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna let you
him
see
in.
a clip from the new film to Darian. What is it? Fake
It's called
Friends.
Fake Friends.
Let's check it out.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Chillin'.
There was something so pleasant about
What's
that
going on?
place.
Where am I? Look, Al is not who you need right now.
And so much space.
I'm sure he isn't thinking about you.
And when you're out there,
I'm just saying somebody ought to take her down a peg. And how's that gonna happen? Breaking up her marriage?
Tell him I had an amazing time with him today.
Wait, what did you just say?
Okay. Thanks, baby.
Where's mine?
Hey, Leslie.
that made me crazy. That made me crazy.
Sorry, Hank. I can fix this. I promise I can fix everything.
Listen, Hank.
No, thank you.
I know your heart, and I know that it's not in those streets.
Ain't nobody to blame but yourself, Rico.
You want to get out the game and flip the script? You're going to have to truly know who the Lord is.
I think you crazy.
Tonight's your lucky night.
You know all about your son.
It's just that everybody in this church knows about your daughter.
Good morning, Detroit. It's your man Roland, and we're rolling into a beautiful day.
Give it up, y'all.
Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. All right. Fake friends.
That look like it's gonna be deep.
Yeah. Look like a lot of ass
Like it's
kicking or
gonna be
something.
deep. Right, right.
All right. All right.
I seen you, Talani.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We see you, cuz over there.
So
All right.
welcome, y'all. Welcome,
So
welcome to the Str8 Shoot'n
you.
podcast.
Thank you
We
for
appreciate y'all coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Y'all want to introduce yourselves again one more time?
And I'm Fareese Grimmitt.
And then,
right.
and say y'all roles. Say y'all roles that y'all play from the film.
I play Crystal.
Okay.
Okay.
And I played Deacon Johnson.
No,
That's
Deacon.
Deacon Johnson.
All right. So how long have y'all been acting?
Well, I've been acting since I was in kindergarten.
Okay.
Actually, that was my first love outside of singing. And they had me play Martin Luther King, and they had me play John Henry, and I remember all those plays and getting standing ovations, and so that encouraged me. And every time they had a lead role in elementary school, they would come to me to do it. So it's just
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what about you?
I've been acting for about 6-7 years now.
Okay.
When I graduated high school, on my way to college, I told my mom, like, I really want to act. I was interested in it, and she supported me. So she took me to different acting schools, and I studied there. And that's when I started going on different auditions and booking things. And, like, ever since then, it's just, I loved it.
Okay.
I love playing different characters and stuff.
Okay. Okay. Have you? I know you have done like plays and so forth. How many plays have you been in, Faris? Say can't count. All right.
It's about, well, probably within the last 10 years. No, probably within the last 8 years. It's probably been like 8 shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably like a show a year, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever did any theater, Talani?
Yes,
Okay.
I've actually done 2 plays with them.
Okay.
Yep, I've done 2 plays.
Okay.
So let me ask y'all: do y'all find stage or film more challenging?
Film.
Do you?
Yeah.
What about you?
I would say stage.
Okay.
Film,
I agree with you.
Yeah. Film is it's just basically relaxing and just getting into your character and being yourself for the most part. It's not nothing challenging for me. Stage is more challenging because you got people looking at you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
you have
Exactly
to
what
portray the character as such. And you know how Detroit is. We got a hard crew in Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes.
you ain't right on that stage. They gonna let you know. I don't care who you is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason I asked that because I agree with you because I used to act. So, but we did. We did. I did stage and films too, but it's like you said, the art you can't mess up.
Yeah.
Like you can retake in films all day long, but when you're on that stage, you can't fuck up. So.
Yeah.
And if you do, you need to know how to recover
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
So I got a question. Why should people come watch Fake Friends? Why should they come out and support?
Well, Fake Friends is a Detroit cast. You know, most times people say they film here, they don't. You know, and for the most part, we have pulled in a lot of great talent here in the city of Detroit, and we're basing this out of Detroit. So this is not something like we are set up in Atlanta. We have an office with Tyler Perry, the old Tyler Perry studio. We have an office in the Sony building. And then it's the lady that our director, his friend's wife, she just bought a $135 million studio, and we're going to be working with them. So we're going to be doing stuff in Atlanta. But we're basing everything out of Detroit.
Okay.
So Detroit is
Clap that
home,
That's what's up.
the home for pop productions.
Okay.
So we have, we in Cleveland, we in Saginaw, we in Flint, but Detroit is the home base. So Fake Friends was birthed out of the city of Detroit. So that alone should get you in.
Yeah.
All right.
I like the fact that there was a lot of fresh faces. Like I watched the trailer a couple of times. I'm like, you know, it's a lot of Detroit movies, but you see the same faces.
Yeah.
And this movie was like a lot of fresh faces, and I loved it. I love the storyline.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the normal stuff. So I really enjoyed even just watching the trailer. So I can't wait to support.
I agree. You do see the same faces.
And it's all
like
Detroit.
I can, as soon as you said that, 5 faces popped up in my head that I always see. In every single movie. I ain't gonna say no names because y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
But 5 faces, but it is good to see some.
Would you say it'd be like this motherfucker again?
Yeah, everything.
The
It's
storyline.
always that one person playing the ghetto trap girl, then the one guy like y'all know who I'm talking about. We ain't got to say no names.
Pop production stands alone. And when I say that, we're not the norm when it comes to independent filmmaking. We already a national film company coming out the gate. Like you know, this is because of the name that's attached with it. Michael Matthews, his name is a national name already across the world, and people know who he is.
Okay.
So relationships are already there. So when I did casting, I casted people who wasn't in stuff, and so what we
So you wrote and directed it too?
No, I'm just a cast
director.
Okay.
And so I picked one of the guys who playing the brother. His name is Juan. He had never done film before in his life.
Okay.
And so and so I wanted to put in some fresh faces, make it different, get out of the norm. You know what I'm saying? And so that we'll be able to stand alone outside of.
I was just going to ask you that too. Is it possible to get into film if you know? I don't have a lick of history of being in film, but I've always been interested in being in it. So people can still just jump into that even though they don't.
Well, this is what we're doing. We're creating a team.
Okay.
And so in that team, everybody works. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sell ticket. Everybody hustle. And so Mr. Matthew believed in if a man don't work, he shouldn't eat. And so he have made stars before, and nobody has never reached out to him and said, hey, we got this for you, or come on. Right. Nobody's ever reached out to him. So he believed, you know what, this time I'm doing it different. You're going to have to work. And so with that, what we did was train people. I train people. Talani then train people whatever role that it may that we may think that they need to fit. We'll bring them in and then we'll train them. And if they're diamond in the rough, then you'll get the part. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, then you had to go through our stage plays so we can train you, make you, and mold you, and so we can create something out of you. So, but
that's great, man.
Yeah, so
that's hell of a.
Yeah.
So I still got a chance, Sam.
You still have a chance. You definitely got to look. Make sure I have your number.
Okay, I will.
Because we will be auditioning for 2 more films, and these are going to be movies. TV series. These are not just. So we're presenting them as movies, and so you'll see the first episode.
Okay.
April 1st through the 3rd, and then after that we're going in production starting in May for Sony to complete. They have 8 completed episodes ready for Sony.
That's what's up.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this: when was the first time that you ever did a project that, or just was on TV for the first time? Did you have I know you for a long time, but
you think? No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But just when was the first time you was on TV?
The first time I was on TV, my God. You know what I'm talking about, period?
Yeah.
You ain't got to do with acting because it wasn't acting.
No,
okay.
Exactly.
The first time I was on TV, I was in the singing competition.
Okay.
Singing competition that I won in 2008. And I won a recording contract.
That's kind of late from what I was getting on.
What was you getting on? You was about to sing.
There you go. Oh. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Oh yeah. Right. Oh no, that was the very first time.
Okay.
I used to dance on the scene years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a minute, but
you said you
was on the scene on the new dance show.
No, I was on the scene.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on the scene.
Did you go to that little reunion last time?
I did, and I made the paper.
Yeah, I heard it was slapping.
That's what's up.
I made the free press. Yeah. Oh yeah, we had a great time down there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
So Talani, what made you want to get into this?
Honestly, I would always just sit and watch my favorite TV shows and movies, and a lot of the girls I would see, or a lot of the people I would see, were the same age as me, and it would be my favorite TV shows, and I would just look like, I can do that. Like, I was already a character and be doing a whole bunch of different weird stuff, so I'm like, I can do that, and I want to try it out. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, no, my bad. I know, man. I've been on your ass too damn long. But we're gonna bring in our next guest, which is Reginald Ballard, aka Brother Man from the Fifth Floor.
If you watch Martin, you know.
Yo,
exactly
what's up?
You know exactly what it is. What's up?
Ain't nothing, man. Hey, just chilling.
He said just chilling.
About to make me a sandwich.
Right.
Hey, I just finished cooking for the fam, man. They in there grubbing now.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Okay.
Hey, bro. Guess what flow we on?
Hey man, you better be on the fifth floor. And you better have a whole lot of serve sand.
That's my dog right there.
So how'd you get involved in this project, Reg?
Oh man, I've been knowing Mike, man, for a while, man. I've done some plays with him also, you know, and he reached out to me, man, and you know, when he reached out, I gotta come.
That's
so
okay.
That's just how it is, you know. So it was fun, man. I had a good time, man. It was cold as hell out there, but but we got it done, man. We got it done. And I had a good time, man. I had a real good time.
Okay, so what is the character that you play in this movie?
I play this dude owe me money, man.
Okay.
And, I'm almost like this heavy, you know. It's like
okay,
dude owe me money. I got a couple of dudes looking for him, and they brought him to me, and I told him, you know, he don't give my money, it's gonna be a situation. So
okay,
that's kind of character I play, you know, and I had the whole Detroit thing down, you know, because y'all gangsters out there. I mean, y'all have fur on y'all guns out there.
He say fur on our guns. That's a wild.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all shoot somebody your hands warm.
So you out in LA?
Had everything. I had the whole nine, man.
Had the whole rundown.
Right.
You out in LA, huh? Cali?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Where it's nice and sunny right here, man. Matter of fact,
I wish we had that.
FedEx y'all some nice sun and warm.
You trying to rub it in?
We need it.
Text it right to the phone.
Right.
I FedEx y'all something. Don't worry about it.
All right.
We didn't turn a Texas boy into a D boy.
Right.
Who a Texas boy? I'm a Texas boy.
I know. I'm talking about
That's
you.
what she told you.
Okay.
He's a Texas boy.
Texas,
We didn't turn. No, I read up on you. I did my research.
Yeah, man.
See, you did a research.
Did the research.
That's right.
Galveston,
Texas,
that's
baby.
city.
So he said, "Hey, along with those syrup sandwiches and shit, you like bananas and stuff like that on it too."
Hey! I like the real bananas. I like the bananas that got seeds in them.
Period.
Right.
Okay.
Not these fake, not these hybrid
GMO
bananas.
shit.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the red bananas?
Matt.
Nah, they're not really red.
Say red.
I just had some red bananas. What are you talking about?
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Man,
I know
Okay.
what you're talking about though. Yeah. They called something though. They
What, GMO or something?
No. I know what he's talking about.
The
They-
ones he
just
talking
had
about
some.
is real.
They
They're
really
not
Oh, okay.
I
genetically
just bought some a
modified.
few weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got more
okay.
of
No,
like
that's
a
what's up.
sour, bitter taste to them.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm probably sure they're more healthier.
Okay.
You're right.
All right.
So how was somebody was gonna ask you this. How was it being on the Martin show?
Oh man, shoot. Let me tell you something. I tell people, man, I got my master's degree on Martin and I got my PhD on Bernie. And it's funny, man. I only did. Yeah, man. And you know, it's crazy because I only did like 12 episodes of Martin, man. I did like 40 on Bernie and ER, NCIS, Bones,
Parker,
Carolina. It's so many other things, but people just know that character, man. They know the bruh man thing, man. It was, you know, it was, you know, it's almost like, you know, a baby a little kid in the candy store, man. I loved it. And I used to, you know, some people look at the clock, be like, wow, man, I got 8 hours. I got to go back to work. I used to look at the clock, be like, God, dog, man. I got 8 more hours before I get there. You know, I used to want to get to the set, man. I mean, I love what I do, man. I mean, I was a theater major myself, and
okay.
I remember in college, I used to go to the black box, man. You know, and just like I was doing this play called The Soldier's Play, man. You know, Charles Fuller. Well, you probably know the Soldier Story. And I was CJ Memphis. I used to go early, man, just to sit in there and just look around, man, because that's how much I loved it, man. I love what I do, man.
Okay. So what are you doing now? I think I've seen that you was doing the reunion show with Martin.
Oh yeah, we just did that a few weeks ago.
Okay.
We did that, and that was cool, man, to see everybody again, and everybody was, you know, everybody, man, were you know, it's almost like we never left, man. I mean, you know, it's gonna be funny when you see it on I think it's gonna be on BT Plus, and you know, Snoop came through, did his thing, man. Tommy came through. We had a bar, got to see friends, man. You know, Snoop and Tommy. You know, and Brian McKnight came in and sung a song. You know, it was cool, man.
Okay.
Marley Gibbs came through. Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah. Y'all got some hitters up in there. Yeah.
And when that's supposed to air, you know when it's supposed to air?
When is that airing?
I think it's maybe either. I don't know. You have to look. I think it's I know it's gonna be on BT Plus, so you probably gotta check. The listings. I don't know, but I think it's sometime soon, within the next month or two, I believe.
Okay.
I have to find. My manager told me she was gonna find out and let me know, but I haven't got any word from her yet. So.
Okay.
And if anybody out there that's
it's
listening,
it's gonna be cool.
Bet we'll check it out for sure. That's listening.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice, man. I was just out there, man. I did a comedy show out there, man.
In Detroit?
I was out there about what? Like 3-4 months, 3-4 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Like at Burt's or something?
Yeah, man. Me and my man,
Mike Larry.
Mike Bonner and Foolish, man. We had a good time, dog.
Okay. Yeah, Mike Bonner, that's our man. We had him on the show earlier.
Yeah.
In the year.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike, hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's up,
no
man.
doubt.
So
man.
anybody want to call into the show? We got a new number, 248-240-2380. Again, 248-240-2380. If you got any questions for any of the guests or any of the hosts that's on the show,
don't be afraid to call.
So I want to ask a question. This either one of y'all can answer, either three of y'all. With the acting part of it, do you find yourself being drawn to certain roles, or do you expand? Do you like to expand on your roles in different type of genres of film?
I like to expand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, bro?
Yeah. Well, I mean, any actor worth his salt, man, want to do different characters, And the cool thing about it is, I've done a lot of dramatic roles that people don't know. I have a dramatic reel that it'll blow people's mind because they never they only think that I've done comedy, and it's cool to be able to expand, to go outside of your comfort zone. And I remember like little bit parts I had in when I first started off, people don't even know I was in Menace to Society in the beginning.
Oh, for real? Right.
Matter of fact, I was supposed to be playing 15 years old. I was like 30.
You said dang.
But yeah, man.
Right.
So yeah, man, you want to expand your horizon, man. I mean, you want to do as many things as you can, man. I mean, a lot of people say they wouldn't do this, they wouldn't do that. I want to do everything that's gonna make touch emotions in people. Right. Bring out the laughter, bring out the sad part, bring out the tears. I want to do it all, man.
So let me ask all three of y'all this: have y'all met y'all most challenging role? You think so far, or you think it's still a role that you need to that you want to that you still searching to reach? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, me, I reached.
Okay.
To
go ahead.
reach.
Okay.
I still feel like I haven't met my highest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It could take me to a whole different level.
Okay. What about you, Faris?
It's easy to get typecast, and that's what Brother Man was talking about. Like when people just see you as a certain role,
right.
Mm-hmm.
Always comedy and always this, and they throw you in that bag. I don't want to be in that bag because it's so much more to Faris,
right.
Yeah.
Than the Jelly role.
Okay.
That's when I met Reginald.
Okay.
I was doing a role. We had a big stage play, and I did Jelly, the role Jelly, and Jelly was very trying. Like I mean, we rehearsed so many times, I got tired. Like, the role is a very big role.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he carried the whole show. But it was very challenging. I loved it, but it's more to Faris than Jelly, and a lot of people still see me today and be like, I remember you play. I'm like, to today, little kids and everything be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm glad for that, but it's so much more to me that they haven't even seen yet. So yes, I want one.
Okay. Now what about you, Reginald?
Man, shoot, to me, every role is challenging, man. I mean, you have to put it off. I mean, I think the most I had to work with James Caan in this show called Vegas. Okay. And, that whole night before, man, because he was like a hero of mine, man. It was 2 times I had that experience with him and with Richard Roundtree, man. Those were like 2 heroes of mine, man. And all my scenes was basically with James Caan. And that whole night, man, I couldn't sleep, man. I was like, wow, I got to go worked with Sonny Corleone, man, with Brian Piccolo, you know what I'm saying, from Brian's song. And so, man, that was real challenging. But I pulled it off, man, because I played this boxer that had a brain hematoma. And he was a friend. He didn't want me to go back in the ring. And, if I would go back in the ring, I was going to get killed or whatever. But that was a challenging role, man. And then working with Richard Roundtree, that was one of the most. Man, and my scenes were with him, you know what I mean? I wore my Shaft shirt to the set. It was so cool. I was a fan, dude. I was like a groupie, dog.
Right. So
that was the original Shaft, baby.
So is there any for all three of y'all? Is there any actor, actress, out there that you would want to do, say, a project with?
You stole my question.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Look, hold on. We're gonna rewind that and let Keys ask that same question. All right.
I was gonna ask y'all. Is there anybody particular that y'all would love to see yourself on the screen with?
Definitely Zendaya.
Well, me,
she's
Robert De Niro, my favorite
she's very
actor.
pretty. Angela Bassett.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I want to say Denzel Washington, but that's honestly scary. Very scary.
Yeah.
Probably. Did I say Viola Davis?
Nope.
Viola Davis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All good.
What about you, Freeze?
Yeah.
You know what? I can't say that I have a specific person that I would like to work with. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Right now, of course, Denzel. There's certain just characters that it's automatic when you're an actor. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, man, working with Reginald was a blessing for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I used to watch.
Oh, thank you, brother. It was a blessing for me.
That's right. I used to watch the Martin Show, and I never knew that I would meet him. I'm like, I used to love him. Like, I love this dude.
Blessing for me, man. Trust me.
Thank you so much, man, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. You brought the pain, man. It was real cool. I loved it. We had fun in that play, man. I got to beat him up.
Yeah, that's why I'll play with you,
right.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
What about you?
It's
Reggie?
De Niro for me, man. I was ever since I seen Taxi Driver when I was a kid, man. I mean, that really made me want to be an actor. I know I wanted to be an actor ever since I was in the 4th grade, dude. And I never told anybody, man. And then one day went to college, man, and was on a football scholarship. And true story, I told my friends, I say, man, after I did the Soldier Play, I say, I'm going to Hollywood to hang with Stallone. I said, the next time you see me, I'm gonna be on TV. I left. The first movie I did was Stallone. The next time I seen him, I was on Martin.
Hey, that's what's up, man. You spoke
That's
it.
just a true story, man. But De Niro, I always loved De Niro, man. I mean, this dude had the chops, man. Denzel had them chops, but De Niro, to me, man, when he did Taxi Driver, dude, I mean, he played like 3 different characters without you even knowing he played 3 different characters.
Wow.
That movie, I think if anybody want to be an actor, they should watch that once a week.
Okay. Taxi Driver.
That was a good movie. I ain't seen it in a while though, but I remember.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
So just based off, they don't have any. You guys haven't heard anything of like actually. I know y'all did the reunion, though. Actually, just bringing the show back. Period.
Well, Martin said that he'll never say never.
Okay.
So we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, like I say, we ain't got Tommy no more. May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
And but he said he'll never say never, man. So
well, if he do,
you never know.
Actually
You never
make it
know.
in Detroit, y'all actually make the real time in Detroit.
Right, y'all got the.
I know. Every time I come to Detroit, people take me by the building. Hey, man, this is where y'all shoot at. I'm like, no, that's not where we shoot at.
I actually used to live in that building. Me and my ex-husband.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yep.
But they didn't film out of that building.
No,
I know. They did.
No.
Everybody think
They just use it for the exterior.
They just use the outside
Exterior.
B-roll.
Yeah.
And you make sure, look, you make sure you have Faris as another neighbor or something. Maybe you be on the 3rd floor.
Hey, we are in the process now of creating a show for me, and we have everything down now. And we just did the pitch deck and everything, and I got my man in mind for something.
Okay.
Really?
That's
Okay.
what's
I'm
up.
mind. I got me in mind for something.
Clap that up.
Really?
Man.
Yes, sir.
Dope.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's my guy, man. I'm telling you, from day one. Like,
I mean, he got the chops, man. He got the chops. He can sing, dance, and act. So he a triple threat, man.
Right. Yeah, it really is. Really is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, I've been knowing for a long ass time and shit. I'll tell you like this. He's funny as hell. So
Yes, sir.
So,
I already know.
you probably need to do some stand up or something too.
Everybody keeps saying that.
I already know. I told him that before.
Yeah. Hey, why not?
Reginald had put me in a situation with my guy. He didn't know what he did. When I first met him, and he was in, as I'm a fan of his work, he became a fan of my work. And man, them folks did not like that because I was hearing that he was asking about me. And somebody said, Reginald keep asking about you. I said, asking about me for what? What he asking about me for? And now he didn't say anything to me on our first show. And then we did a second show. Mm-hmm. And he was like, Faris, you really need to come to Hollywood. You need to come out here, blah, blah, blah. And so, but that created, people became jealous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when I say jealous, the knives and the daggers came out.
People who else was on the show with y'all?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, man, it was crazy. But but them folks got.
Hey man, let me tell you something, man.
Still standing.
Get that bad energy.
Cream gonna rise to the top, regardless, man.
Yep.
Cream
that's
gonna
true.
rise to the top, man. And if you got it, you got it. You don't, you don't. And if you don't, you just work hard. You can get it.
Yeah.
I mean, this
You're
ain't
right.
easy what we do, man. I mean, it's like just words is not enough. I mean, when you acting, it's like, they didn't give me many words in Martin, but by having stage, I knew how to stage movement and expressions. That's what got the most laughs.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Just the walk, the fifth. All that was created, man, out of theater, man. It's like, okay, well, I don't have that many lines. Let me do what I can do to make people laugh. Even the head bob is like, you just didn't do like that for the head bob. I mean, it was like a doop, a pause, and then go. You know what I'm saying? It's all timing, man.
Right.
It's not, it's not just, you just throw it out there,
Right.
Because when you throw it out like that, it make it look like you're acting.
Yeah.
You never want to get to that point.
What was one of y'all favorite shows that had Bruh Men in it on Martin?
Oh, what was that one episode, man?
I think I know which one.
Which one are you talking about?
Okay, I want to say my memory is a little foggy, but it was real cold outside, and
Oh,
you know which one I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
When you sit the month to go get that pizza.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
That was.
My favorite was the CD player.
Oh
You know the CD player? Hey, let me tell you a quick story behind the scenes, man. Nobody know about this. Behind the scenes, you remember when Tommy couldn't stop laughing? He was trying to hold his laugh. He was going at it. What happened was, we supposed to have a real dog, but the dog didn't get cleared at the last minute. Studio wouldn't clear the dog. So when Martin came out with the fake dog and told the dog, when the dog stood up, he said, stay there, and the dog fell. He like, lie down. Nobody knew that was a fake dog, and when they found out it was a fake dog, Tommy just bust out.
Y'all thought it was a real dog?
Yeah, because it was supposed to be a real dog. And then when they saw the dog just laid down and was stretched out, man, they were crying,
that episode was hilarious.
So I'll be honest,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
watch Martin.
And everybody was trying to hold their laugh. And then when I came in, I saw the dog laying down, and I like to the dog. The dog didn't move, and I had to stay in character. I was like, oh wow, man.
It was one of the funniest shows on this earth.
I got a question for Reginald.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, how was it filming without Tommy being there?
That when we did the reunion?
The reunion, yeah.
Oh man, it was, like I say, everybody was happy and happy to see each other, but you could tell, it had that void there. But they did a big tribute up in Nipsey's. We went to Nipsey's and they did a big tribute to Tommy and stuff, man. So yeah, that was real. That was real cool, man. So that's why I say it's gonna be real nice when you see it, man.
Yeah,
okay.
It's gonna be real nice.
Yeah, hey, well, I'm looking forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh
Me
yeah,
too, man. Me too.
Oh yeah, man. It's gonna be nice, man. Everybody came together and everybody hugged and let bygones be bygones and Everybody kissed and made up, you know, and you know, if it was any beef between anybody, you know, it didn't show on this show, man, because this show everybody was hugging, kissing, laughing, and you know, the whole studio, man, it almost felt like we was, you know, really taping in front of an audience, and we didn't have an audience, but you know, when you do TV, like Faris was saying, man, it's like you have an audience on stage, but when you're doing TV, man, there's so many people in there. You had all the grips and the camera people and the studio people and the network people and the casting people. All of them is almost like a, you know, audience. And yeah, and you know, like if you come in and make, like, you got to come in on one day and do blocking. That's why all the cameras. And you come in and you make the camera people laugh, then you know you got something going.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. The camera people looking at you like this. You better rewrite that script, buddy.
Okay. I want to make this up clear. Fake Friends is not a stage play. I'm getting people.
No.
Everybody keep thinking it's a stage play. Like,
no, I can tell that's a movie.
No, you have people who have watched the trailer have still said stage play. Somebody just on my live, like, people are still confused. And I'm like, how could they be confused? It is a movie. It is a movie premiere. It's going to be a TV series.
Movie trailer.
Yeah, movie trailer.
Yeah, it says it on there too. Like, movie trailer.
Read, people. Read.
Fundamental.
Yeah.
So let me ask all three of y'all this real quick. So somebody want to get out there, you know, as far as acting and stuff like that, you know, starting off, what advice would you want to give to them, you know, for them to be, say, successful?
Right.
You start with you, Talani.
I want to say stay motivated.
Okay.
Sometimes it can get hard. A lot of times with auditions, you can get impatient and think you might not make it, but just stay true to it and trust the process.
Okay.
I honestly believe everyone can do this. It's pretty fun. I love acting, so I just say, just don't give up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good advice.
Yeah.
What about you, Faris?
You want to make sure that this is acting is really what you want to do, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I can act and I want to act," but they're not willing to take the steps. You know what I'm saying, to get to the next level or to put in the work to get to that next level. Some people, and it's all right with having a worth. But sometimes you got to listen. I done did stuff and didn't get paid right. I done did stuff for free and all that stuff in order just to get to the next level. Because it's about who you know, and it's not sometimes all about the money. I've seen a lot of actors and singers and people come out the gate talking about, well, what they paying, and I'm like, sir, don't nobody even know you.
Right. Why don't you get your foot in the door first before you open up your mouth for that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, but people will do that. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to make sure that this is really what you want, because you know there's some labor. There's some laboring you have to do, but there's some rewards at the end. But there's some labors that you have to do, and you have to have that stick-to-itiveness spirit about yourself.
Okay. All right. And what about you, Reginald?
Well, I tell anybody that want to do this, man, to take as much local theater as you can. If you're in school, you know, take drama classes, learn all you can about the business, man, and you know, just stay sharp. Always keep your chops, you know, polished. You know, so every theater program, every plays or productions that come through town, you know, audition for. But as long as you in these classes and studying, you're gonna be all right, man. Because when you come to Hollywood, you'll be way more seasoned than a lot of cats is already out here. I guarantee you that.
Okay,
that's what's up.
Oh, that's what's up. Yep. All right.
So we gonna let you guys. Well, y'all don't. Since y'all in the studio, y'all want to hang out for the topic. You can. But we appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, we appreciate.
So thank y'all, man.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Coming on the show.
Thank you, bro, man.
We definitely gonna support
and all the ladies are very, very easy on the eye, looking lovely, but the fellas not so much.
There you go.
All right. Well, we definitely appreciate
y'all, man.
You reaching out to us, and we definitely gonna be supporting you. All right.
Definitely
appreciate you, but thank you, man.
All right, I'll holler at you, dog.
Thanks again. Y'all have a good
Right,
one.
man. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
Plug in tickets. We still have some tickets available for the movie Fake Friends television premiere.
Okay.
So if you want tickets, you can inbox me on Facebook, Fareece Cargill Grimmett, Farreece Grimmett, Grimmett. So it's only one Fareece, so it'll all come up. So that's why I keep saying that. And some people don't know how to spell my name, as your host. Fareece, when I came in the door. So, or either you can go to Eventbrite. Okay. So you could go to Eventbrite. And we have a red carpet Saturday, April the 2nd. Everybody is anticipating that with the celebrities and the who's who of Detroit to be there, and it's going to be nice. You get food.
Is it by special invite only, or anybody can come? Special invite only, or anybody can come?
No, anybody. Yeah, anybody come with $100 ticket?
Right, no.
No. We have an A-list, but that's outside of that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So
now, where is it going to be at for you?
Charles Wright Museum.
Okay.
Charles Wright Museum in the city of Detroit. Some people don't know where that's at, so let me say that's on Warren and John R. Right between Woodward and 75. And so, like I said, that red carpet VIP is at 6 o'clock, and then all the other tickets are $40, and we have 5 showings. Friday is the opening night, 6 p.m., April the 1st. And then April the 2nd, 2 o'clock, $40 ticket. 6 o'clock, $100 ticket. You can get those tickets off of Eventbrite. And then Sunday at 2 o'clock, and then Sunday at 6. Those tickets are $40 as well. So you can get those tickets. And it comes with a comedy show as well, so for the general admission. So, so it's really going to be nice and a very nice turnout. Like, we almost sold out of tickets. Like, I probably got like 12 tickets left.
Okay.
I've been selling tickets since November. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I see you doing it on your Facebook page.
I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. Yeah. And so we expect a big, huge turnout in the city.
So you already know, say the GAMG crew and shit. We represent.
Of course, the GMAG crew is representing, and I want to thank you guys for buying tickets, and anybody who have bought tickets this far. I want to say thank you so much. We appreciate you and we love you.
Yep. Thank you. All right.
You want to plug out any of your social, Talani?
You said my social?
Well, people can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at tutuland. It's TUTU 2_land. And my Facebook is Tulani Felton. And you can follow me on TikTok too, Lani T. I make weird, crazy TikTok videos. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So y'all hanging out for the main topic?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
it should be good since the topic. Hey,
Okay.
Since we talking about fake friends, say the topic of the show is what is it, Dre?
Fake friends.
How many of us have friends?
We all have had a fake ass friend.
I know that's right.
And family.
I'm quite sure.
family.
I'm quite sure. Say the deacon say what have a testimony. You know what I mean?
I know I got some.
So anybody want to go ahead and pop it off?
I'll start.
Ready? I'm ready for this.
He said we ready.
Right.
All right, go ahead, Keisha.
I noticed as much as God elevated me, He had to remove some people from my life, and I've gotten to a place where I'm just okay with it. When you want to call and argue, can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm okay. I ain't got shit to say. Bitch, I ain't got time. I'm going to block you on everything. I don't have the energy.
Yeah.
Because when you go on a certain levels, you got to separate yourself. And you got to put yourself around people who are okay with winning and knowing that it's enough light for us all to shine and enough success for us all to win. Yeah. And everybody don't get that because it didn't happen for you don't mean it ain't going to happen at a later date. And everybody don't understand that everything ain't always competition. Yeah. It's really collaboration if we all going to win.
You're right.
Okay, women. Yeah. Women need to really hear that.
Yes, I found myself at a peace when I just started removing people who wasn't for me. And I'm okay with it. I love you, but we ain't got to speak.
Period.
Yeah, it is what it is, and it's your family. Sometimes your family your biggest hater.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's like we had the same choice, we had the same grandparents, we had the same household. You just chose one direction, I chose another, and that's what it is.
Yeah. I had a very. First of all, I'm gonna say I'm an introvert. I started off as an introvert when I turned about, because I wasn't popular in school and shit like that. I was like bullied and shit. So I never really had a lot of friends. But once I started getting out of my ugly duckling stage and like starting to actually dress up and look cute and feel myself, then I started having friends. But it started becoming toxic, and a lot of it was just simply jealousy. So then I went back to being an introvert and started, kind of just, being with my family. But I had a particular cousin, and some of y'all seen that show. I had a particular cousin that
yeah, break it down. Go ahead, break it down.
She was so hateful. Like, even like we got into a fight. We ended up being on the Judge Method show because she sued me because we had a fist fight. But years after that, I ended up coming to her like, we family. We don't need to be fighting. Let's just be cool. But she still was just hateful. She was so hateful. And the whole time I'm thinking that we're past this, we grown. And the whole time she was malice. And she was doing shit behind my back. And she was talking about me. And it got to the point to where, like, this little last episode we had, she went on, like, this is what she would do. She would go on social media. Every time something pop off, we family, why you going to social media for? Let's talk. She would go to social media and put all my shit out there, do all this subliminal shit because she wanted to get my attention. But she had drained me so much from being so toxic that this particular time that she went on Facebook and Instagram and did all this mean, nasty stuff, and it was very hurtful what she did, I didn't even respond. I sent her a text message. I said, I love you. I said, I love you so much. I said, but I wish you the best, and I will, that's it. Like, you go your way, I go mine. Like, I'm not about to fight you again. I'm not about to go back on social media and try to beef back with you and put it a show. Like, it's just getting to the point to where you are so toxic that I really just wish you the best, and I'm going to go my way and you go yours. And that's it. But she was just so toxic. Yeah. And like you were saying, like, family members be the main ones.
I got
like,
they keep not invited to my funeral.
Yeah,
literally.
She's already uninvited.
And honestly, and it's not even me being bitter, but I don't want her coming to mad. Like, you mean you probably gonna spit on my casket or some shit. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep your toxic ass away from me. That energy can be so fucking draining. And then when you have fake friends, a lot of times people don't even realize that their friends are fake. But let me tell you, energy is real. Yeah. So if you got bad shit happening to you, or you find yourself depressed, or you just find yourself like it's some type of evil entity just always in your presence, it's probably one of your fake ass friends.
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably one of your fake ass friends, because a lot of times there are hidden clues and messages regarding anybody that's in your life. A lot of times we overlook them because we love that person and we want the best for that person, but trust and believe, it's something that's trying to show you that person is not meant for you.
And I'm starting to listen.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm starting to listen.
Please listen.
I'm going through that now of transition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you were saying, God will, when you start going to the next level in your life, and people start changing on you, or either they're hating, or, you know what I'm saying, low-key hating, but they trying to remain friends with you because they don't know what you're going to do for them. You know what I'm saying? And so now I'm at a point where, you know what? I tell you what, I'm all right with accepting, because sometimes we can become codependent on somebody else's insecurities and bad behaviors, because sometimes there's a distorted familiar sense of security and pain. You know what I'm saying? And so we become latched to that, you know, out of us being wanting to love somebody or wanting to care for them or trying to do the godly thing, you know, so we always keep putting ourselves in harm's way. And I found myself in that situation, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna believe you this time. I just told somebody, you're gonna make us fall out for real, because you know what I'm saying, you never keep your word. You know what I'm saying, you always tell me something that never happened, but I'm always there for you if I can be, and extending myself to you. You know what I'm saying? So I can't have no one-sided friendships no more. Now either you with me, going with me, or you trying to open the door for me to go with you. That's where we at. And if we ain't in on them levels, then we ain't got no friendship.
What about that one friend that's only intertwined if you got drama going on, but whenever you doing something big and successful, they become quiet.
Yeah, they don't come around.
They never come those are your biggest.
Oh yeah.
Or like you said,
but if you got
like
some drama going on, they all in.
Yeah.
Or and shit, like if you really going through like some real negative shit, like you know something that's very trying and shit, and they know it's like then all of a sudden and shit, they all I got your back and shit. Now I'm all happy. They all happy and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I'm saying.
You're down where they at too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I look into it a little deeper than that. I think the people that do that, they see something in you that they can't see in themselves.
Yeah.
And they mad at themselves because they can't get themselves to get to the where you are. And so they decide to try to pull you down with, okay, well, if I can't get there, you coming back to where I am.
Right.
So it's just, you got to have, like I seen Snoop Dogg say this on this interview one day. When you start out, you got friends, you both here. And for y'all, you got to pass levels up. Because as you start to go here, they going to stay here. And you got either two things. You go either let them pull you back down to this level, or you go continue to shoot up. So you got to know, I mean, you just got to know how to handle people. Like I don't even say, like I don't fuck with certain people no more, because if I see you, I speak, and you know what I'm saying, this and that. But I know how to handle you. I know how to have you around me when I feel like it or when I don't feel like it. Because, like you said, your energy, and I can't deal with that. Too much negative energy, on me before in past history. So I'm on a whole different level. I don't. None of that. Keep that shit to yourself.
And I would definitely piggyback off of what you said, that it's something about you that they wish that they had. Because for the longest, going back to just family shit, unfortunately, I got like a lot of haters in my family, but I had a particular family member, beautiful. I mean, look just like Beyonce, but hair real, all her features is not, no makeup, just beautiful. And she was so jealous of me, and I was so intimidated by her because of her beauty. But the difference is, like, she had the beauty, but I had I got up and went to school. I had a kid by the time I was 16, but yet I was driving, had my own place, was in college. And I'm intimidated by her because she's so pretty, but that's all she had going on for herself. At the time, I didn't realize that because I'm just looking at her looks. Like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. But when she would be so mean to me, I couldn't figure out, like, why is this bitch so mean to me? Like, why is she so jealous? Like, why is she portraying these things? But as I got older, I had somebody break it down to me, like, okay, she pretty, but you're beautiful too. And there's things about you that it girl. You that girl when you walk in the room, it automatically shines. She wish she had that. She don't have social skills. She's not that smart. She don't have work ethic. So she's jealous of you and she hates you because those are the things that she wished that she had. So basically, a lot of times when people are mean to you, they're really projecting their insecurities on you.
And I don't think they purposely do it a lot of times. Some do now, don't get me wrong. But a lot of times, I don't even think they know they doing it. Like, so much, it's more so, go back to, if it was everybody in this room, we all grew up together, we was friends or whatever, this and that. By the time we reach this age, everybody in this room not about to be in this room no more.
Right.
So it's going to only be a couple, and it's going to be because either the ones that's still in this room decided to move on with what they trying to do, and the other ones tried to stay back, or something. It's going to be something for a reason why everybody 30 years later is not going to be in the same room again. And so I look at it as, I don't know if people actually, I don't want to say mental, because it's not. I don't think it's a mental thing, but I think it's something that's embedded in our people as a whole, where we think, you know what I'm saying, sometimes they don't feel they good enough for it. And they don't know how to accept better for themselves. And
or how about this? Do you really think that a lot of people even know how to be a friend? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, like, a lot of us, I think, just in general, you know what I'm saying, each individual probably always give people the benefit of the doubt too much. You know what I'm saying? And people give you red flags about some of the bullshit they might be on. But at the same time, you have to find, I think, that fine line between, say, having an expectation with somebody, that you care about and you love, you know what I mean, to even give them, say, that extra little rope to even hang themselves. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like totally cutting, so I just want to ask y'all this. Like, is it okay to just hurry up and cut people off without, say, learning from whatever relationship that you might have with them, even if it's a family member, a spouse?
Yeah, I would say yes and no.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say this. Like, on all in all, if you look at it like this, you can't grow unless you're going through some kind of pain.
Right. Yeah.
So in each relationship that you might have is going to be a different circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, you're going to have to learn somehow, but are you skipping a lesson too much if you just say, oh, I don't just want to deal with it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. You know what I mean?
I would say yes and no. And the reason why I say yes and no is because I'm always the type of person, I need to know why. Why are you behaving like this? I want to know. I need to know why. A lot of times people be like, fuck them. Don't worry about why. Just cut them off. So as I become older, trying to understand why a person behaved the way they behave and getting the understanding of what they went through in their childhood trauma has literally helped me cope with dealing with them. Right. Like, okay, like she going through some shit, or she don't feel like she is attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie, the one family member, she doesn't feel like she's beautiful. She has an issue with her skin color or her complex, and she projects those insecurities on me, and that's why she does the things that she does. Because in her world, she's caught up in this light-skinned, dark-skinned shit where she went through something, being called blackie when she was younger, and now, she projects all of that shit on other people that's lighter skinned. So I tried to understand that, and I've tried to be like, okay, well, let me understand that and give her a pass. Right. But if you keep doing that shit to me, then it's going to be a point to where I'm cutting you off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I guess for me, it depends on the person and the relationship.
Yeah.
Because some people ain't got none of that. Some people just don't like you.
Yeah.
Some people sitting
true.
up in your camp,
just
waiting for an opportunity because they don't want you better than them.
Yeah.
See, some people want to keep you here, and they don't want you coming up here. Then when you start rising up here, that's a problem for them.
It's a problem.
You know what I'm saying? Because they always felt they was better than you in the beginning.
Right. Yeah.
Who was you to get this opportunity?
Right. Exactly.
And who was you to be this? And who was you? You know what I'm saying? Cain was jealous of Abel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's still happening, because I know people in my life that's like that now. They never knew that I know that they like that. God didn't show me who you are. I know, but I'm still giving you the benefit of the doubt. Well, the benefit of the doubts for me is done. I'm done with the benefit of doubts. I done gave you that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so if you can't celebrate with me and be my friend, then I don't need you around me, and I don't need you in my life, because like you said, it's either here or here. And I'm not coming back down to that level no more. I remember people telling me, I had a drug problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so people told me, people will always remember you as a crackhead. Yeah, I had two people tell me that before. But look at God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in the room with people you wish you can be in a room
Right.
with. You know what I'm saying? I'm developing relationships with people you wish. So this crackhead is very well known.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not for that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I've had people tell me that. People are just hateful sometimes. And guess what? I ain't got time to find out why you going through what you going through. I'm going through my own
trying to figure my own shit out. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And we can't deal. And it's okay. I'm starting to realize it's okay. Yeah. And God is not going to punish me. I doubt if I ain't Jesus, and I ain't going to the cross to be slaughtered and slayed, and he didn't give me that assignment. So you do that over there. But don't come my way trying to slaughter and slay me to make yourself feel good. Right. Yeah. The big I and little you syndrome. Don't bring that around me. You know what I'm saying? If we can't have respect for one another and you can't respect me like I respect you, then we just don't need to deal.
Yeah.
Guess what? There's a whole lot of other people who gonna love Faris in this world.
Yeah.
And my therapist definitely told me you are allowed to terminate anything that's toxic for you, including friends and family and people that you grew up with. A lot of times we don't want to let go of childhood friends that is a thorn on our side because they're a childhood friend and they keep doing the repetitive shit that's mean and hateful, but because they're childhood friends, we don't want to let go of them. But if anybody is toxic for you, then you are allowed to terminate them.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, stop thinking because a person is blood that you gotta deal with their fucked up ass behavior. I don't care
you don't have
who
to
it
deal
is.
with nobody's shit.
You don't have to deal with nobody's
You
shit.
handle, like I said, you handle them accordingly.
Yeah.
So, like, if family members are in my family, I still gonna love you, my family. But if I can't deal with you, I'm not gonna fuck with you except for on certain circumstances.
Yeah.
I know certain shit I can't fuck with you on.
Yeah.
Because you gonna be on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's friends too. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you can't have the energy. I go back to energy, like you said. You can't have an abundance of negative energy around you and think you're gonna stay positive.
You won't.
Because you're gonna resort back to what they're doing more than them coming over to what you do.
Yep.
So it's best to keep yourself around people on the same energy wavelength as you, the same mindset, the same oomph, the same go get it energy.
People you can elevate
everything.
off of.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be strangers.
And then
I've met more strangers that support me than friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then one thing though too, it goes back on what you were saying and shit about, you know, like just because we grew up together when we was younger didn't mean I grew up and shit, you know what I'm saying, with your ass.
Right.
Because I'm still growing.
Right.
So like you said and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you can stay where the fuck you at, but you know, I've known you and shit. It can be like, I've known you for fucking 30, 40 fucking years. You know, I grew up with you and shit when I was a teenager, you know, say young adult. But now I'm a fucking grown-ass adult. So from that point in time or whatever, like, shit, I might not know shit about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not as, you know, you knew me when I was a kid.
Right.
But you don't know me as an adult.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that shit is a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Because I've actually experienced that and shit, you know what I'm saying, with some relationships and shit in my life where I had to realize it's like, yeah, I grew up with you, but motherfucker, I didn't grow up with you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, and don't let family press you, you know, because you have families. But that's your cousin, and what that got to do with it? You know what I'm saying?
I was definitely getting that a lot. Well, y'all know y'all cousins like, well, so I got to keep letting her fuck me up just because we got Like, no, I'm not about to keep doing that.
Me and my cousin got into it. I blocked her on everything. So she sent me a message from another number like, can you please unblock me? Please unblock me. I'm like, fine. Because I always want to see the good in the situation. I kind of hold on too long. So I'm like, I unblocked her. She put me and another cousin in the group text. Not even 3 minutes into the group text, she like, so Keisha, can you call our friends to get us in the All-Star games? Bitch, you only wanted to talk to me because you wanted. So then I'm like, wait. So then I said to her, I said, oh, okay, I see what I can do. Then we went into a conversation. She started getting smart with me. I said, you know what? You blocked. I tried to do this friendship shit again. Blocked her on everything again. She finds a fake email. This was like 2 months ago. Found a fake email to email me from. My daughter goes to her school. She said, take your daughter out my school. I want you, first of all.
Wow, your school.
First of all.
You done bought paid and got licensed.
My daughter's in 4th grade. Y'all don't see, my kid ain't even in grown folk business. My first man at first, I called my mom. I said, pray for me. Just pray for me. Because I was on 10. Because my kid ain't got nothing to do with grown folk stuff. I done blocked you. First of all, you pressed because you done went through all these different numbers and emails. And why would you even do that? I said, my simple response was, I'm just going to send she sent me 5 messages by email. I said, I'm just going to send this to the principal and the superintendent. And I was just at a point where I'm done. I don't want you to call me no more. Don't send me no fake messages. Now you so worried about your school and your job. Let your principal see it. Yeah. I'm telling you, my cousin, I just can't. Like, I tried. I'd be trying to forgive her, but I was like, no, she has some issues with herself. Yeah. And I can't deal with it. Like I said, I told my friend today, I said, I feel bad for my cousin because when I introduce her to people, I got to give you a disclaimer. She crazy. Yeah. She might say some off the wall shit. Just ignore her. Yeah. And that's crazy.
The fact that you got to even do that to keep that person away
But you
from
know what?
you.
Some of that stuff is just generational curses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been passed down. They've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
And it's just been passed down because I endured a couple of situations in the past couple of weeks from 2 family members. And one of them, we were out eating. And she asked me to pass her something or put some fish on her plate, and I didn't hear her. And I just heard her say, I knew he wasn't going to do that. Put no fish on. I'm like,
So you just had a negative expectation of me anyway.
Right. So I said, wait a minute. I said, I didn't hear you. Well, I was Don't be getting nasty. Don't be getting nasty.
She looking for a fight.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking for a fight.
So
yeah.
anyway, she went outside, came back and apologized and said, you know what, I'm sorry. Thank God she apologized, because I was like, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry from hurting your feelings or whatever. I said, well, I didn't hear you. Well, that's all you had to say. If I didn't hear you, what I'm going to say? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, man, listen. But I understand that it's a generational curse that has been happening, because that side of the family have treated each other bad. At a lot of times I've seen this, you know what I'm saying? And I pulled away, you know what I'm saying? And I just go to my dad's side, because they ain't with none of that drama. You have drama over there, they get rid of you. They don't invite you to nothing. They don't call you. They ain't coming. Don't ask them.
Exactly.
Then you ain't gonna see them, and that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I love them. I love all my family. I must continue to love them. But sometimes you just have to treat people with a long handle spoon when they're hurting you.
First off, you come before anybody. You can't do right by nobody if you ain't did right by yourself.
That's right.
People have to put themselves first. Well, if you feel that it's somebody that's going to affect you negatively, leave that situation. You can come back and visit. There's nothing wrong with trying to rectify it. You know what I'm saying? But if you see it's still the same pattern, leave them alone. If you see they learn or they apologize or whatever the case may be, and the hell, sometimes each and every one of us, we be in the wrong sometimes.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it's about accountability and knowing.
Do you know if you are a fucking good friend or not? You know what I mean?
You gotta you could be the fucked up one for a minute.
There you go.
But it's about recognizing it,
right,
and then resolving and fixing that shit. It's not about lingering on, holding on to it, and saying fuck them the rest of their life, because you done probably destroyed a friendship that you done built all these years with family members or friends, whoever, relationship, whatever. So a lot of times, I think accountability comes into play, and when you're able to account for your own fuck ups, you able to not deal with somebody else.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I pre-warn my friends, don't invite me to nothing, I'm probably not coming. Like, my life is so busy, I don't have time for myself. So today was my self-care day. I'm on the radio. They ain't gonna hear me.
Man.
I called off of work and everything. Like, fuck that. I needed a me day. I needed a me day. Drop my kid off at school. Like, I need a self-care day. I don't want to do no work. I don't want to do nothing. This is my only thing I had to plan to do today.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this too. I'm not gonna go on piggybacking again off of what you're saying. I don't feel it's always necessary to. Sometimes our cutoff game is too strong.
Yeah.
Any little thing, I'm cutting this bitch off. But I would definitely say this for the women in particular. For our women, especially our black women, can we start really pushing the agenda to be a little bit more forgiving to each other as far as females? The same way you forgiving that nigga over and over again that keep fucking you over? Can we start focusing on that? Because Lil Dre and them that fucked your cousin and slept with everybody on the block. You done forgave it. You done forgave him 20,000 times. He done brought you back at chlamydia and everything.
Damn, Dre.
But your friend, she failed to show up to one event, and you cut her off for the rest of your life.
Hey, listen, I will say that.
That's toxic too.
Because women, y'all do that shit. Y'all be scandalous with that shit.
But
y'all are in a 40-year, 30-year relationship on the dumbest shit in the world.
Yes, over some stupid shit.
But I started playing that to dudes I deal with. I said, I can cut this chick off in a heartbeat. I'm going to cut you off, too. I'm going to give you the same energy I give her.
It should be the same energy.
Yes, I give him the same energy. Now, I literally just started doing that like 2 years ago. Like, if I can cut her off, I can cut him off just quick, too.
Yeah, give a person a chance. However, if they show repetitive, disgusting behavior, then you cut them off and permanently.
But do y'all believe when a person shows himself? Believe him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Yeah, like I said, shit, a lot of times you just give their ass the benefit of the doubt and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, you know, that
y'all in friendships over some dumb shit. Y'all, you told Cheryl my refrigerator light don't work. Right.
That's a petty bitch right there. I ain't never been like that, but I have had friends in friendships over to me because over some just dumb petty shit. But I also feel like women that's quick to end a friendship was already had a problem with you in the fucking
Yeah.
video.
You might be right.
You was waiting on some shit.
Man,
you was waiting on
preach.
any little thing.
You might be right.
to go there. So
I
they
did.
toxic too.
I used to be friends with someone who constantly cut off somebody who did one little thing. She'll get mad and immediately cut them off. And I didn't really see like the point in it, but she would just
any little thing.
Yeah, she would just any little thing, but when someone says something to her first, that's when she'd be like, oh, okay, like come back in like nothing ever happened. It was like, you not gonna take accountability? Like, what if
She was
you
toxic.
was doing stuff? Yeah.
She was toxic.
And so I just left that alone because it's not my energy level. Like,
Some people have victim syndrome.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like like someone said before, like, what if it's something that they're going through something?
Yeah.
Right.
But it's just, I don't know.
And that's funny you mentioned that because our guest last week, she had, I forgot, you remember what it was called?
No, not last week.
She
The week
suffered
before
from
last.
Amber.
Yeah,
She's a comedian.
she suffered from premenstrual, just basically something to where right before you come on your menstrual,
Yeah,
your
and
hormones
it-
change
yeah.
to where you basically turn into a monster.
Right, and she said she had to go back and apologize to people. People thought she was crazy, but it wasn't that. She really had a disorder.
She had a
that made
disorder.
her go over the top when she had her menstrual.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said she had to fix relationships from that. So
I had as we were talking about the show, I had a friend that flipped out on me, and come to find out she suffered from that. But I wasn't her friend.
I know I suffered
Bitch, you
from
crazy.
I cut the dude out in a minute.
She went overboard, and it was like, what in the hell is wrong with her? And I just wasn't interested. Now, the last time I talked to her, she said that she got it fixed, and because I actually told her to watch the show because Amber been on the show, but nope.
Yeah. All right. Oh, well, shit. Dig this here. We at the end of the show, you know what I'm saying? Hey, so be a good friend. Fuck them fucking friends. We're going to end this just like this. We want to give a shout out to all our guests tonight and shit. Faris, Car Grill, Grimmett, Reginald, Bruh Man from the Fifth Flow, Ballard, Talani, Fulton,
Felton.
All right. Keisha Carr. Dre Keys, me, and motherfucking knot on his head and shit, and bro over here. Hey, everybody that
And
shit that's
shout out
tuning
to
in
my
and
girl
shit. You know
Makia
what I'm
that
saying?
came to watch the
look,
show.
thank you, Makia, sitting in the background.
Hey, girl.
And then our guest next week is Tamika Meek Faulkner from Berlin Street Bar and Everything Zen Skin Rejuvenation Company.
Shout out to Tamika.
All right, so y'all make sure y'all tune in every Tuesday, 8 o'clock to 9:30. Str8 Shoot'n, YouTube, podcasting, too.
Yes, we want to thank
Facebook.
everybody who followed us, saw the show today.
Yes.
On all our social media sites, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Check this out. We will see y'all next week, and we are out.
Peace.